Coach Kat and the brother Moses. And today we're going to talk about the village. Not the village people, but the village. We've already covered the idea of belonging and friends and types of friends. So we're just going to pull back and look at the bigger picture and see how you prioritize in terms of these relationships, the time and energy that you dedicate to different people. We're going to be talking about boundaries, I believe, in our next series, so we're not going to go in too far in that field, but we're going to try to capture this idea in a graphic. The bullseye. I heard a woman speak a number of years ago. Her name is Allison Armstrong, and she's a great motivational speaker. And she presented this idea, I think, very succinctly. So I'm going to grab it and go for it and pass it forward. She calls it the court, realm, and village. The court are the people closest to you that you dedicate the most time and attention. Then you move from there to the realm, and those people support the people in your court. And you also have a strong relationship, but it's not the same level of trust and connection. And then all else is the village. The problem many of us get into is we are dedicating as much time to the village as we are to our court. And that isn't going to foster the level of intimacy that we're all seeking. So who belongs in your court? Now this is going to me. I'm not going to put this on Miss Allison. I say the people in your court have to have 4 C's, much like a valuable, fabulous diamond. They have to be consistent, which means over time they're showing up in this relationship from a very committed standpoint. 2, they need to be clear, which means they use their voice, they make requests, and the same thing is allowed on your part. You're able to use your voice and they listen, which leads us to number 3, which is compassionate. They have to hear you out and hear you through the filter of, I love this person, I accept this person, and if I can, I'm going to help this person. And then the 4th C is collaborative. They see life as we versus me. And that's a very specific person. That's not the people in the village. The people in the village are, that's just all out love and war and whatever should come in between those 2 things. The people in your court will take a bullet. Implicit, absolute trust. They belong in that first white ring, right here. Now, that first white ring is a heck of a lot smaller than that one. And so your court, I remember when I did this, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have 20 people in my court. Oh no. Once I really started to whittle down and look at it, I had maybe 5 people there. So, I don't know, who's in your court? And do those people belong in your court? Do you have people in the inner sanctum that don't fulfill those 4 C's? Something to think about. So then the realm, those are people you love, not necessarily in your court, but they support the people in your court. And then everybody else is in the village. And that's how you prioritize your time and attention. Court, realm, and village. And here we have Gumby, and he is representing his court. Okay, and he looks good today. You look good today. I'm gonna see you soon. Bye. Hello, I'm Coach Kat, and this is Brother Moses, and we're here to answer your burning questions. So the question of the day is, what's the best way to make new lifelong friends? I'm middle-aged, a bit set in my ways, but still like to have fun. How can I make sure I'm attracting the right kind of people in my life? Sincerely looking for laughter. Well, the fact that you even mentioned laughter tells me everything's going to be okay. I want you to find your joy and then just invite other people into that experience. You know, kids don't have much trouble saying you want to come out and play. And that's really what we have to get back to. So find what you're passionate about, find people that share that passion, and go play. Hope to talk to you soon. This is Coach Kat and Brother Moses, who's now decided to take a nap. Bye.